Hey everyone, so today I'm going to try out Goblin Stone. This is a really cool game. It's similar to Darkest Dungeon. We'll start off as humans, then we'll switch over to goblins, and then we've got to find our own base. Once we have that, we can start doing a whole lot more in the game. But there's 9 goblin classes, there's 9 fully narrated story chapters, 48 genes to combine, so there's goblin breeding in this game, and 25 epic boss battles. So this game looks like it's a lot of fun. I just played it for a few minutes. So yeah, I'll just start a new game here.
And so, the story begins. Dungeons. A most familiar setting for the earnest adventurer. Dark and musty halls, teeming with foul creatures, forgotten treasures, and copious amounts of experience points. Entombed in this particular cavernous hallway is an artifact of profound significance. A gemstone like no other. In pursuit of this artifact, 3 stoic adventurers delve into the darkness, eager to plumb its depths, unwitting to what lies in wait.
So this is the 1.0 version. It just released on Steam. So we start off as with like a halfling, a dwarf, and a wizard. And this is kind of like the tutorial. I think it lasts for about 10 minutes. And then we'll switch over to the goblins. So it's similar to Darkest Dungeon in a way. The beginning of the game seems to be fairly easy. But apparently once you get to the base building aspect, you're going to lose a lot of goblins. And you're going to want to like get the right classes, maximize the genes.
Widely regarded as a hideous and feeble minion.
And you go off into different missions to get the proper materials to upgrade all your rooms and things in your base. And there's merchants and things like that. It looks really cool. So I guess we'll just, this is like going to be a super easy fight here.
Eager to avulse the creature of its experience points, they assault it.
Yeah, so combat's turn-based, everyone gets a turn. And then with these, every action we do can make them more tired. That's how I understand it. So this one costs 2. And you get too many of those actions, they'll start to get tired. We'll do just direct damage here. And then I think to heal, like right now, we'll have to just do that with food. Now it's the dwarf's turn, which is hack away at this guy.
A loot bag. An honest reward for dispatching the squalid creature.
Okay, so we get some junk, and then we can sell this later on. Some of these materials might be...
Perhaps
I don't know if I can harvest anything here.
Substantial.
And just like Darkest Dungeon, eventually we'll get to choose a path. And we can't go back and do the other one.
More goblins. It appears that ill fortune has beset these hapless few. Their companion lies crushed beneath the rubble. They attack the goblins in distress.
Okay, so these guys are pretty easy. The beginning battles are going to be just a tutorial, so I'm just going to go and do direct damage. Try to take them out as fast as possible. We can do things like knock back all foes, and depending on what your position is of your opponent, it's going to affect what attacks you can use on them. So the wizard can do like 70% damage and inflict stun, or 100% damage. So I think that the second ability makes them tired faster. We'll just go with the first ability for now. Okay, and then we'll just finish this guy off.
Such a dismal bounty. One must slay.
And you gotta keep your eye open for anything that's kind of sparkling or whatever, and you usually can harvest those things. Hopefully I'm not missing anything.
They chance upon greedy little burglars.
Treasure, rightfully theirs, being plundered in front of their very eyes. Quickly, they interrupt and lay claim to the treasure.
Okay, I think I'm gonna keep the same strategy. We'll just go and take them out. There we go. And for the goblins, like, we're gonna have like mystics and healers and things like that. Just go for 100% damage. So the breeding looks really interesting. And once we develop our base, goblins will show up over time. So I guess we're going to go through a lot of them. But this game looks a lot of fun. I wasn't a huge fan of Darkest Dungeon. I like the concept of it. It was a little too brutal. So I'm really excited to play this one. Where it's brutal apparently, but it's forgiving in the sense where you don't have all those like negative traits to deal with. Like if you're
The goblins soon realize they have no chance at survival. In desperation, they hurl their loot at the assailants.
so I think we switch over now to goblins.
Without tally, the goblins withdraw into the sanctuary of darkness.
Yeah. Here we go.
How strange. These creatures were fully expected to die. Perhaps their journey will be worth following.
Two little goblins, one despondent, one morose, and both with the shivers.
Okay, let's see what these guys have.
A spider, the occasional snack for a hungry goblin.
So we got
At this size, however, the roles are reversed.
100% damage, and then a stun, and a knockback. I'm not sure exactly when to start using the knockbacks. So the peons, they're classless. So I guess they kind of do a little bit of everything except magic, probably. We'll just go for full damage here. And I think like all the names are just random, which is cool. We'll do some more damage. Yeah, like for now I'll just do all the basic stuff.
Hope emerges as the goblins dispatch the threat.
Okay, so we got to keep our junk, it looks like. Then we got some gold. We'll take that. I don't think we can access that. Okay, so we can climb here.
A light, finally. A path out of this abyss.
Okay, looks like this is going to be the boss guy. Yeah, like this sparkling thing. Obviously, we can go and harvest this, whatever that is.
Familiar feeling beckons to them. A glint beneath the rubble.
Okay, oh, there we go. Ambush. Okay, so it said these guys are surprised. We'll probably get a penalty for that. One of your characters is tired. This happens after using an ability with high cost. Characters that are tired take more damage when attacked. Okay, maybe they're all tired because of the surprise. And so the tired characters will appear over here. When characters are surprised in the battle, they start further back on their time bar. This allows their foes an advantage. So I'm assuming it also made them tired though. Okay, so they have 12 hit points. We'll go and try and stun them. 60% damage. I'm not sure what I can see, like what exactly stun does. It definitely slows him down though. We'll go and we'll stun this guy as well. Because I think for now the only way to heal is to eat food after the battle's done. Until we can get a healer. Okay, I don't know if that stun really helped too much. Let's try to take one of them out. Wow, at least they're not poisoning these guys. I'll definitely have to stun this guy. Ooh, crit.
Hit.
Okay, nice.
They survived the ambush.
So we'll check out this, get some nice gold, and then check out that glint. So everything's just spacebar to do this stuff. And that's the Goblin stone, that's very important. I mean, I'm loving the narration and everything. Even the story is alright.
Surpasses reason. They unearth the strange object. It indeed appears to be the artifact the adventurers so fervently coveted. As the stone awakens from its slumber, it radiates a light both beautiful and blinding. Strange spirits emanate from the stone. They swirl and undulate in jubilation. As the awe-struck goblins peer into the brightness, the spirits speak out. They bid the goblins to seek a sacred place deep within the woods, and there rest the stone. Faced with such a spectacle, the goblins muster what they can to break their stupor. They pocket the stone and head for the surface.
Yeah, so once we find that location, that's going to be where our base is. Okay, let's journey forth. Okay, so I guess we're going to the next area. The old woods. Yeah, I need that. Need to get some food to heal up. Hopefully we're fully healed though.
They are greeted by spring winds and the echo of new leaves stirring in the breeze.
Okay, the mysterious stone has told of a ruins within these woods. The goblins have been charged to seek it out and place the stone inside. So I don't know if we go... No, we don't. We don't heal when we go to a new area. So hopefully I can find some food soon. It's a nice little camp. Can't pick that mushroom.
A cozy fire welcomes the wayworn.
Okay, heal 20% of lost life. Each party member's combat speed is increased by 5%. We're gonna go and rest and recover.
They repose for a moment by the warm flame.
Okay, it's a little bit better, not a lot. I'll press T here and see what we can see. So we can view each goblin's stats. Yeah, I don't see where their genetics are yet. But it's going to affect their body, their mind, and spirit. These are their abilities. Oh, here's the genetic traits. You have up to 4 traits, but only 2 can be active at a time. Okay. And I think I read that you could have up to, there's 48 different traits you can choose from. So that's really cool. We'll just keep going. Yeah, and if you enjoy the video, hit that like button, subscribe. Okay, so from here we're going to go to Old Brook Fields. So we'll leave the woods, find the ancient ruins, and we can get ore and stone. So bone, wood, stone, and gold. Okay, so this looks good. Hopefully they give us a full heal now.
A bittersweet reunion, as they discover their camp had been further ravaged by adventurers. A goblin lies barely breathing. Their dungeon loot was never treasure, but medicines direly needed for their wounded. With their loot now lost, they wallow in despair. A queer sensation interrupts the morose scene, as the stone artifact acts on its own accord. The group beholds the spectacle, agape with wonder. The languishing goblin is bathed in a warm glow. Its wounds slowly mend as it returns to health. As the light subsides, bewilderment gradually gives way to joy.
Okay, nice. So hopefully we have 2 more members here.
Reunited, they now set out for the forest's edge.
Okay, so we have, looks like a different class here. So 2 raiders, and their special abilities are Slice and Dagger, Pick Wounds, Wakey Wakey, Exterminate, looks like. So we need a specific weapon, I guess, to equip these. Okay, we have Chiseled Stick and Rock on a Stick. So we can only select the raider for that one. And I guess the other weapon we can't use. Let's look in the inventory here. Oh, this is for a raider or a hunter, it says. So we'll give it to Assault Rider. Okay, and then we'll check Assault Rider and see what kind of skills you can use with that. So I don't know if we can, abilities cannot be changed during an adventure. Okay, so we settle this up at our base once we get that. Oh, I think I saw something glinting on the ground. Can I go back? Oh, I did. You can jump from here. Oh, you can go down.
The way is shut.
Huh. So it looks like there must have been some way to go there. Maybe I missed it.
Upon a carcass, concealed by the stench, a small trove of unclaimed meat and giblets.
Okay, so we got some leather, some bone, and some meat. I'll see if I can harvest this again. Looks like I can. Yeah, looks good. That should be it.
To the bone, leaving nothing to waste.
Okay, oh, there's the key, so I can just go back, it looks like.
Among the treasure, a lone iron key. What might it unlock?
Okay, so we're back at the gate here, or this house.
The iron key unlocks the gateway. The path forward becomes clear.
So I don't know, like, could we have kept going forward? I don't think so.
Wolves, such
So-
dreadful beasts. Their filthy maws salivate for goblin flesh.
If you wish, you can redraw a new set of abilities. We'll just test that out, I guess. So just kind of random. These guys have 24 hit points. Shouldn't be too bad. We can inflict a bleed. Deal 65% of damage twice. If target has stun, out of finale. So if they're stunned, that'll be great to use. Bleed's not going to affect it. We'll just go ahead and give them a bleed, I think. So this has a chance for a bleed, 20% chance. We'll go and do that one. Oh, nice. So what does shove do? Just knocks them back. We'll go and try a stun. So I guess Sunder is going to just damage his armor. Armor is temporarily removed until attacked. Okay, no one's stunned, so I can't... That wakey thing isn't really going to work. Let's just go ahead and take these guys out.
Excellent strike.
Yeah, so stun says can't move for the next 2 turns. Okay, not so bad. Let's go and
The
check this
goblin's
out.
world is full of
Ooh, 100 gold.
and there are many who hunt them.
Let's get some nice berries here. That is wild berries, a healing item. 10% life. So we'll take that and then see if I can harvest again. Okay, nice. Yeah, I think you pressed T to open this up. Let's go to the inventory. Maybe we can do it from here. Just click on it. Okay, that's a lot easier. So we'll go and heal him up a bit. Okay, they're all fully healed and we got 4 berries left.
They breach through to the edge of the woods. At last they find a pathway out and venture into the open world.
Wow, they just run right across that. Doesn't look too trustworthy. Okay, well, I guess that's going to be our base. Okay, find ancient ruins. Rest the stone. So we got 1 encounter, 2 treasures, and 2 harvests. Okay, the ancient ruins will go there, and scouted enemies, cave spider, and wolves, leather bone, or stone, fiber, and wood. So I think at this point you can probably change what their skills are. We'll worry about that later.
They enter a deeper part of the woods. The scent of danger lingers heavy. Ahead, an adventurer rests. Quietly they sneak.
So it looks like we ambushed them. So he's going to be a bit slower, and for here we're going to go deal 50% of the target as bleed. Yeah, so we're just going to try to give him a bleed here. Unsuccessful, and give him a stun.
Crippling strike. To be felled by the goblins he hunts.
Okay, medium adventure stuffs. Various medium-sized adventure items have no use for goblins,
Behind iron bars.
but we can sell them. Okay, we can choose... well, just one goblin to choose from, it looks like. And he's equipped with a wooden stool. So do we just drag like that?
Another one joins their company. This fellow is clad in armor.
Let's make sure I'm not leaving anything here. It looks okay. So what was this guy? This one is a guard, so he looks pretty good. I don't know if we can change the positions here. There we go. So hopefully the guard can do something like taunt or something like that. So the path will often split in two, each offer its own allure and possibilities. Both paths will eventually reach your goal. Once you have chosen a path, you will no longer be able to tread to the other. Okay. So I guess, what was it up here? There's a treasure down here and a harvest. Let's go for the treasure, I think. The harvest might be good for upgrading our base runes. We can do that later. Some junk and some gold. Okay, so we can no longer go back from here. Take that gold. Okay, foodstuffs. A healing item, 30% life. That looks pretty good. We're all full health though. And then we can harvest down here as well.
Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet.
Okay, so that's all we can do there. So either way, we would have gotten one harvest and one treasure.
There was once a time when goblins were plentiful in these woods. These few, the last of the green goblins, are all that remain.
Okay, so we get ore used to build and upgrade the lair. And we got some stone. We'll do one more harvest, I think.
Diligence
No, we're done.
bears its fruit.
Something, Clinton? I thought I saw, right there, I did see something. Okay, I think you gotta walk over and just sit there for a second. We got some junk and gold. Okay, some more gold. This is an ogre, I guess.
They
Or an
happen
orc.
upon a downtrodden orc still clad in rags and shackles. At his feet, a freshly dug grave adorned with a bone club buried in the barrow. The goblins timorously disturb the orc in his mourning. Uneasily, they speak to him, ask about a nearby ruin in these woods. Barely noticing their presence, the orc wipes away a tear with one hand as he raises the other to give direction. Politely thanking the grieving orc, the goblins discreetly withdraw and leave him to his sorrow.
Okay, so don't see anything. Let's keep going forth. Okay, so we'll see if we can.
A place of tranquility and rest.
So we're full health. We'll go and get the increased combat speed.
They settle in, weary of the road.
I thought I saw something glowing. Yeah, I did. Okay, there we go. Get some more junk and gold. Can we keep going underneath? Yes, we have two options here. Harvest or treasure. This time we'll just go for the harvest first. Okay, we just get some meat. Or leather and bones, that's
This
fine.
will come in handy.
We can harvest this one twice, that's good.
These will be put to good use.
And then here's the boss fight. Or just one fight, just a regular fight, maybe. So if his back was turned, maybe they'd be surprised. Unfortunately, they turned their direction at the last second. So we have intercept. Intercept the first and second foe's attack, gain 1 armor. That looks really good. He is the most heavily armored, I think. Yeah, he has 1 armor, it looks like, and the rest have none. So we'll go for a stone. We'll try to stun these guys. And then that's only for bleed. We'll go for a chop, I guess. Oh, nice. Okay, another stone throw. And because he's stunned, we'll get 2 hits. Or no, we'll get 2 hits, and then we'll add a finale for 70% because he's stunned. But he died in the first 2. Oh, what's salvage? Remove all armor gained and heal 3 times that amount. Okay, we'll get a stun here. And now it looks like he's tired. Okay, he resisted that stun. Okay, just some gold.
Just beyond an old, forgotten watchtower, held fast by a great forest tree.
Okay, so hopefully we surprised them that time.
Humans have taken domain.
No, we
The road
didn't.
ahead will not be easy.
Okay, foes with armor are harder to beat since it reduces the amount of damage they take from attacks, but some special effects like bleed will ignore armor. That's good. I think magical attacks will ignore armor as well. Okay, so deal 100% armor and inflict a stun. That looks good. So maybe the hardy guy, we should go. We can only attack the guy in the front row. We'll go and give him a stun. And then I can attack either one. He resisted. And we'll get a chance to sunder his armor. We can only attack the front guy.
A
Nice.
precise assault.
And he's got that sundered armor on him. And we'll try and stun this guy. He's got 37 hit points left, 34 now, and he's stunned. And Wakey Wakey is awesome against stunned, frozen, or slowed.
A vital
Yeah,
blow.
3 hits there. Wow. That was awesome. Man, these guys are not doing well against us. Okay, so I can either intercept or bash. It's only a 20% chance to stun, but can I take him out? Only with a crit. Yeah, we'll just take this guy out. And let's see if we can... Does 130%? No. Good, we sundered his armor. Okay, we'll take the loot here. It looks like there's more goblins. We got medium adventure stuff. This is only stuff that we can sell, I guess. But this stuff looks like it's a lot better. It's more valuable.
They can carry no more.
Okay, I think with the more goblins we get, maybe the more inventory space. So we have here, we have one guy, we have... what is he? We'll find out here. He's a shaman.
This captive is garbed in peculiar vestments. It appears quite grateful and joins the group.
Okay, looks like we're heading to the end here. I might want to heal up. Yeah, let's just go and heal up quickly. So that heals 20% of life and 10%. Anyone else? Just 1 hit point for that guy. We'll just leave it as it is. And these look like old goblin ruins. This is going to be our base, probably.
Quietly, the goblins approach the ruins, peering from behind a bush. They watch nervously as a pair of human adventurers awkwardly stumble out of the ruins. Deeming it too dangerous to proceed, they search for a more discreet way to enter the ancient ruin.
So they've turned it into like a pub, looks like. We can only go this direction.
Make their way under the tree through a dark and uncomfortably narrow tunnel. They miserably crawl through the crannies until they reach the tunnel's end. Unbeknownst to the goblins, they find themselves intruding into a human-infested establishment hidden beneath the tree. The crowd scatters in a frenzy at the sight of the unexpected trespassers. As the chaos ebbs, a surly innkeeper and his flunkies are all that remain. He turns to the goblins with a baleful glare, intent on exacting retribution.
Okay, that's a lot of humans. So here's our first boss. See what this guy's hit points are like. Oh, 80 hit points. Wow, more cooks. So I wonder if this guy's going to keep summoning them if we take them out. Foes may use status effects like haste to gain advantage. Counter this by inflicting stun or slow. However, be cautious as foes slowly build resistance to effects used on them. So we can only use stun so often, I guess. This guy is already slow. And then let's inflict a stun. And then we'll stun this guy. We'll just stun them once. These guys should die pretty fast anyways. We can inflict a bleed or do some damage. We'll do some damage.
A bold
Wow, that was awesome. And we'll just get rid of this guy.
shattering blow.
Okay, so maybe I could use a stun on him. Not going to be able to. 20% chance to inflict a bleed. Guess no bleed. Okay, here's the shaman. So kindle spirit, heal an ally for over 5, I guess, energy or whatever. Or is that time? I guess that's time. Or I think each of those 5, it might be like a second or something. Okay, we'll go for spirit rush. Give an ally haste. Deal magic damage with a 50% chance to slow. We'll go and we'll attack this guy. Okay, it looks like we slowed him down. Oh, and then he hasted him. Okay, that's not good. We'll try to stun him. Nice. And then Wakey Wakey will do 3 oh yeah, it's 3 attacks because he's stunned and slowed, but we just need one of those. But 3 attacks is nice. And I should probably we'll do an intercept. And then I think we'll go and just hex this guy. Can I take this guy out? So he resisted the stun, but we should be able to take him out soon. None of them are bleeding. I should inflict a bleed on this guy. Oh yeah, I was wondering if you'd call more cocks. So rattle, deal 100% armor as damage and inflict stun. We can stun this guy, he's the newcomer. And then we'll just take this guy out. He's going to be next. See if we can stun him. Yeah, he's stunned. And I don't know if I can. If the target has bleed, add another bleed and refresh the duration of the existing bleeds. But we can't. We'll just put another bleed on this guy then. But I wonder if you can actually stack bleeds. That would be great. We'll give this guy a stun if we can. Target second and third flows. Inflict slow. We're just going to try and hex this guy. And he's bleeding, so I can pick wounds now. and it'll add another bleed. Okay, so we can stack bleeds, plus we refresh the first one. So I think that's like 4 damage per second for him, or per his turn. So we can add 2 armor or bash. We're gonna have to take this guy out.
Nicely done.
Okay, we just go and smack him. How much damage do we do? Just a couple damage? So, I don't know, maybe I should do a stun. I'm gonna try to knock him back. I can't. Okay, exterminate. Pick wounds. So we can add another bleed to this guy potentially. Yeah, he's got 3 bleeds. Wow. Try to stun him. Nice. Now we'll just keep chopping. This could potentially get rid of his armor.
Crippling strike.
Nice. We'll just hex. Okay, nice. This guy should be like 1 hit maybe. Yeah, he's going down now.
A shattering blow. Goblins are the very embodiment of survival.
Okay, we did really well. That was a pretty fun fight too. Looks like there's some treasure here. We get a ham hammer, which the raiders and hunters can use, a large blue gem. Yeah, we can like craft weapons and armor, I believe. And I think we can put gems into some of the weapons. I think they have some like gem slots, like that hammer. Yeah, I don't have room for this. What can I leave? Stone? That's worth 76. This is worth 475. I probably need bone and stuff. We'll just leave the crappy armor stuff.
No more.
Okay, I don't see anything flashing. So we're just gonna leave, I guess. We only got 1 treasure, 3 harvests, and 4 encounters. I'm not sure if we can level these guys up either, but that would be interesting if we could. Yeah, so if you guys want to see another episode, hit that like button, and I'll be more likely to do so.
As their eyes adjust to the darkness, an uncanny landscape of endless human refuse reveals itself.
Okay, each goblin lair begins with the Ancestors' Hall, the sacred dwelling place for the souls of the ancestral goblins. The strength of the lair will depend on the souls of its deceased.
Recalling what the stone has told them, they come to the realization that beneath all the filth lies what they seek. Stone in hand, they gingerly place it atop the edifice. Suddenly, as if disturbed from a great slumber, violent waves erupt, filling the cavern with relentless energy. Mounds of human waste are swept aside by the vindictive force, revealing the great goblin lair, previously thought to have been lost to antiquity.
Okay, so it's like a 50-minute intro to the game. That was pretty well done, though. Okay, Okay, so we get, these are the rewards, stone, ore, wood, and bone. With the goblin stone in place, the lair can be rebuilt. Begin by building a war room. And you can also, I believe, you can rearrange the rooms later. I think you just click and drag or something, which I really love. Because in the beginning, I hate when you have to place things where you don't want them. So we get some leather, fiber, and ore for that. And then I think every room can be upgraded. This is where the adventuring party gathers, ready to be equipped and outfitted for the challenges ahead. That's where we choose skills and stuff as well. When you're all set, select the map to embark on your adventure.
Team will assemble here. Many expeditions await them.
Build a campground to recruit goblins, as well as a larder and armory to store items. So I guess I'll just click on this, go to the map. We have to build the campground, the larder, and the armory first. But then at the map, there's a bunch of missions we can select. Okay, so what do I do here? I have to just press escape and restore the lair. So this is the last room here. The larder is going to be for our materials. It'll cost 10 leather and 10 fiber. You can also, I think, combine rooms. Okay, so that's done. And then we need an armory, I think. So we can put that right there. Okay, so that's complete. We can store and equip weapons here. That's awesome.
Weapons, both mundane
So a
and
raider or a hunter
magic,
can use
find
this
their
one.
way here.
So that's 8 power. This is 10 power. So this would be good to give to one of the raiders. That's 9 power and 8. Yeah, so that looks pretty good. That's only 6 power. So I'll have to look at that later. We'll just look at the map just so you can see what the game's like. We need a campground now. Okay, so the surface of the lair features a large sprawling area. It's a perfect place to set up a campground to attract traveling visitors. Perhaps other goblins in the area might take notice of the new lair. Wandering goblins gather here to squat in your land and marvel at the lair. Many seek admittance. Recruit a few of them to create an adventuring
Foreign
party.
goblins and merchants congregate on these grounds.
And I think they just stick around for a little bit. But we can upgrade all of this stuff. Recruit visiting goblins or browse the merchant's wares. I don't think we have a merchant yet. So we'll just click
Only
on
the keen
these
and
guys.
eager are welcome.
Rescuing goblin captives could unlock new genetic traits for breeding. The more captives you save, the closer you get to collecting them all. As you progress, you'll discover more powerful traits. So we can click over here to recruit or dismiss them permanently. So Flabby gives +6 life, but -3 power, so that kind of sucks. So a brute would be really good, just for any a strength-based character, I guess. So the appearance, I guess, doesn't really do much. Does nothing. This guy's nothing there. I think they want us to recruit 3 spotters anyways. We'll go ahead and recruit them.
The distinguished from the disappointing.
And I think the only limit is how much room we have for them in the base. Explore all of the Merry Foothills. Okay, we'll see if we can open the map now. Okay, select a region to see the available adventures. We have the Old Woods, an adventure of the Hinterlands, and then the Goblin Hollows. Embark on adventures to gather materials for your lair. Your first adventure waits at the Merry Foothills. So how do we... Yeah, so this will give us leather and bone. Rewards are wood. Looks like we have to do that one as the first one. But then to upgrade various rooms, it's going to say things like you need Ancestor's Hall 2, and that's going to require... let's see here. We have to unlock new rooms and depths. The next upgrade costs 5 of these things, souls, and then 12 goblins. Is that what it means? Yeah, so I guess we have to do one more mission to unlock upgrading this. And then we're going to need specific materials to upgrade these other things further once we get the Ancestor's Hall to level 2. So anyways, guys, I'm going to stop here. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more episodes, hit that like button, leave a comment, and we'll see you guys on the next video.